Since the eve of the atom that has led to your existence, you have been influenced by forces unknown, historical events, tragedy, trauma, mistakes, curses, blessings, metaphysical occurrences of a spiritual nature, both good and evil. As you grow into an adult, you become conscious of many of these things, namely your environment and the way in which it affects you, an alcoholic father, a narcissistic mother, an abusive uncle, criminal activity taking place in your community, corrupt men and women in positions of power. The world is given over to the hands of the wicked. But when and how? Go back to the garden. As it was in the beginning, so it shall be in the end. The Most High created man not only in his image but from the dust of the ground, and in the end, that is where we shall return. This is a matter of growth and development. To figure out the root cause of many of our issues, we may need to return from where we once came. Now, obviously, we cannot time travel. However, we have the ability to bend time and space with just our minds. The fall of man began when the devil influenced Adam and Eve to eat the proverbial apple of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. In doing so, he successfully continued his rebellion against the Creator by exposing our carnal desires. Even to this day. What if I told you that this tree of the knowledge of good and evil never had any good to offer and was always designed to be a test of obedience? The moment they touched that tree, they were doomed because they were already commanded not to do so. The Most High is not the author of chaos. The Most High did not sow tares amongst the wheat. No good tree bears bad fruit, and no bad tree bears good fruit. The dynamic between the Most High and his people has since been compromised. Upon their exposure to knowledge, Adam and Eve had a change in attitude. They became prideful, fearful, and even depressed. Ignorance is in fact bliss. Ironically, the Most High's true chosen people are also blissfully ignorant to who they are, and also highly disobedient. I am not a religious man. I have denied both the wood and the stone. I have no idols. I simply fear the Most High and try my best to maintain his commandments. Can you recall a time in which you did something you knew or felt was wrong, perhaps even wicked? Or a time in which you witnessed such a thing in your youth?